Welcome back, everybody. This is the cleaned up version of the last video that I made. The audio is definitely better. Thank you for rewatching, or if this is your first time, thank you for watching. The whole goal of this series is boss battles, learning how to fight the boss without cheese, so that way with cheese, you can absolutely destroy them. Or if you just want to run an apocalypse mode and actually learn how to beat the boss, this is what it's here for. So let's go ahead, let's dive into it. I have two videos for you today with two different builds. This one is the engineer build, and I'm not going to try to pop my traits. I really want to learn how to fight this boss, so let's go ahead and let's get to it. When the boss starts, it will always shoot a purple laser. Watch its eyes. The eyes are the most important piece. There's three different colors: purple, blue, and orange. Purple will always be the purple laser. As you see here, it'll get shot out. In my opinion, I've tested this. I think it will always start where you're running towards. So I like to stand in place and do like a little toggle back and forth, back and forth. And the moment it comes out, just react to it and move the other way. Sometimes the laser's really close to you, so you're going to have to roll. So against the purple laser is where we will start. Never roll to your 3 or your 9. That would be your right or your left. We're going to go ahead, go through it, run towards the custodian. You need to dodge at an angle. I got hit there. Bad roll. 2 out of 10. Skill issue. But when you roll past it, that's when you can unload your bullets. Now notice, by the way, that it becomes non-weak spot damage after it closes its eye. When its eye is open, you get those red numbers, those weak spot damage with those crits, by the way. But its weak spot is open. When it's closed, now it's closed, the eye is turned back to its normal color. Guys, continue to keep shooting this. You need to shoot it as much as you can shoot it. Pump bullets into it. It is a bullet sponge. All damage is good damage here. Next up, it has an orange laser. It'll do, which is the second one. It has different types of lasers for the orange one. We'll look through them as we get through them. But this one right here, you can stand behind an object or you can roll through it. Do not roll with it. Its eye is open. It is a weak spot damage. Roll through it. Roll through it. Now, what's important about this fight is that there's basically 3 phases. Phase 1, which is what we're in now, is basically purple laser and this laser right here, the orange one, going side to side. As you heard it more and more, it's going to open up more and more options. Something that's super important is to keep a magazine full in one of your side weapons and to wait for the transition to occur. We're going to call that the 3Bs transition. So right now I'm waiting for it. Is the 3Bs going to show up, yes or no? If yes, then I aim for the 3 balls. If not, then I go ahead and unload some ammo into it. Transition occurred, purple laser, run through it, dodge at an angle, turn around, burn some ammo into it. This is where you're going to do some good deeps on it. If you have, you know, large hitting weapons like the coach gun, that's perfect for you. Okay, so these are the 3Bs. Let's go back and look at it. So right here, I'm unloading. Notice how I have a full mag in my pistol. It is the transition period. I'm waiting to see what it is. And then notice how the arms retract in. When they retract, you get the 3Bs. This is what I consider the second most dangerous transition in this boss's fight. Rule 1, always shoot the 2 on your right. Always go to this side. Strafe to the right-hand side of the stage. Shoot them. If you can shoot them in the eye, that's their weak spot. And the timing is 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to want to turn and shoot the one on the left. That's assuming that you kill the 2 on the right. But let's go back to the timing. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the end of 4, you're going to want to stop aiming and then do a quick sprint to your right. Because that's the timing that's going to keep you alive, because that's how much time it takes for them to charge up and to shoot energy balls at you. Strafe. Boom, shoot him in the eye, you're good to go. And we'll see that as we go on. I'll be commentating what's going through my thoughts from here on out. So I'm looking at the stage transition. Dodge through it, get some shots in, dodge through it, stay alive, get some shots in, shoot its eye, shoot its eye. I have plenty of ammo in my primary. Look for the purple, roll through it at an angle. It saved me. Might look like a bad roll, but I framed the whole thing. And you're gonna guess wrong sometimes, or like your reaction's not gonna be there sometimes. And that's okay. Transition, swap out to your full ammo, or to your full clip, shoot him. Keep your eyes on the custodian's eye, because as you're shooting the 3rd one, look at what he's doing, and then dodge appropriately. What's more important is once you get to the 3rd ball, you have to see what the custodian's eye is doing. and you don't want to get hit by the Custodian's eye. It's okay to get hit by the other eye. Now, so this happens to you in this fight quite often. You will actually get blocked by these pillars. And on my latest run, I actually, after I made these videos, I did another hardcore run, came across Custodian's eye, and I came across almost this same exact type of wall against its blue lasers where they were peppering you, right? And so you have to immediately turn, see what it's doing. Boom. Now it actually makes little sounds too. So listen to the little sound. That little sound right there is a transition sound. There it is again. It's the stage moving, but it's also telling you when the Custodian's eye is about to do something. So look at it. See what it's doing. Look at the color. Purple? Cool. We take those, right? This is where you can dump some free ammo. It's a little safe. You can heal up. You can, you know, do whatever you need to do. This is free time for you to recoup yourself. Dodge into the laser. Dodge into the laser. Hold on. See what its transition is. Don't burn all of the ammo. Okay, this is bad. As soon as you get behind pillars like this and it's in the transition phase, if the 3Bs show up, you're screwed because you have no vision on them, and these two are going to wrap around one side and this one's going to wrap around the other. It's going to pin you while this is shooting down on you. So it's imperative that if you get behind a pillar, immediately get in front of it or around it so that way you have a view or a drop on what it is. The transition occurred with the 3Bs. You saw the arms go in. Aim for the eyes. Let's look at the timing, by the way. Right, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dodge right, aim, shoot. There we go. Dodge, I mean strafe, right? If you have to dodge by dodging, actually, cool. I don't have any good angle on it, so right here I'm looking for angle. I don't want to go behind these guys. Over here, it's too close, and if something happens, I can't really see, so I'm gonna actually get a little bit further away from it. Hide behind a wall, turn and look at it, see what it's doing. Purple, we like that. That's where we can get out whatever we can. And you know what? Go ahead and unload your load. Run away from it. Try to run away behind it. Give yourself as much stage as possible. This is another phase that we're in now. So now that we're at around this percentage of health, about 70%, you have unlocked what I call the final phase of the boss. This is where you have two different, you have, let's see, you have the blue, I would say 3 or 4 different transitions show up. So let's see what it looks like. Now, they all look like the same thing at this point with this particular type of transition. It's going to come over the stage towards the center, and it's going to look down. It will either, the stage itself will tell you what transition it is, what variation it is. See how the stage is lighting up? That means it's going to shoot 3 lasers out horizontally. Let's look at it. The other one is it'll be 3 blue lasers out vertically. Now, I got lucky here that there was a pillar to hide behind. Now, these right here, about, you know, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. You're going to want to stand behind the pillar and shoot above this ball. Don't shoot like down here. Shoot like up here. That's where the weak spot is. And if you miss, you'll be fine. Because if you aim here and you're too low, you still hit. If you aim here, you're too high, you still hit. If you aim here and you're too low, you'll miss. Okay? Another thing, wait for the lasers to go past. I've died a few times, embarrassingly. Remember the laser went past and I stood on the left side of the pillar and I died to it. So that's fun. If this doesn't populate, you'll see this transition, this variation occur later on several times from my fight. If these walls don't populate, you can just keep hopping around if you want, stay safe. Now, I had the most interesting variation on my latest run. I had 2 walls, okay? I could not jump over to another side. Like, see how there's a pillar here? There was a pillar right here. There was nothing behind it. I was stuck on this pillar right here. So what I had to do was the first laser came around, this one right here, I had to turn left and I had to neutral dodge backwards to get through it. I ran across to a platform that was about this size. I stood here, I waited for the laser to come and I rolled through it. I was like, oh my God, I've never seen that variation happen before. So if that does happen to you, good luck. The other option is to fall down, and I actually explored that at the 40-minute mark in another video. What happens if you fall down? Could be a death sentence, but if you stay alive and dodge, you know, 5B's a dodgeball, you'll be fine. You've watched that movie, hopefully. You've learned all you need to know. You can mag dump at that variation, by the way. Drop down, make sure you have full ammo, wait for the transition. It's the 3Bs, 2 on the right, boom, boom, dodge, strafe. Shoot it. Look for what the Custodian's eye is doing. It's purple. Run to a side. Unload some ammo into it. I might not have the perfect path, but this path works for me. You will find your own path. I just find that running towards it and dodging through it works. Okay, it's coming over us again. Look at it. I don't see the stage lighting up. It's got to be the blue lines. That means we're going to go not on the outside. We're going to stand on these guys right here. See like how these are white, right? They have that white outline. Go to these guys right here. Boom. You notice that there are tiers. You're going to want to try to stay in this tier. Sometimes you're going to fall down in here due to bad spacing or due to these 3 lasers coming at you. Now what you want to do is wait for them to go. They'll all group up together and then start blowing your load. Blow that magnum into the eye. Get as much damage as possible. This is about a 3 out of 10 here from me. I could have unloaded so much more into it, but I didn't. I just kept reloading. That was bad. But in other cases, I've learned from my mistakes. Mag dump into it as much as possible. Saw the strafe after I killed the 2 on the right. That's what's going to save you. You're going to want to take those out. Go through it. Apply the hot shot. Get a little extra deeps on this guy. Pick up some ammo. Dodge through it at an angle. Never to the 3 or 6. Always at an angle. Always at an angle. What's next? Blue eyes. Turn and burn. As soon as you see the blue eyes, turn, run, try to get to a side of a stage, look for pillars to stay behind, and stay alive. We're going to talk about this as it goes on. As you see those blue eyes come out, you have to drop everything and run and look for something to hide behind. You're going to have good reaction. This is bad. There's pillars. Shoot these guys first. Take a shot. It's okay. So, guys, you can take about, as you see here, I've got extra health on me, just a little bit. I could take probably 2 shots. Now, after I kill this guy, look how far behind me he is. My eyes are not on the Custodian's eye. This is going to happen to you, so we're going to go back. So, what you're thinking here is shoot the 2 Bs on the right. If you can't get to this one in time, 1, 2, 3, 4, dodge strafe, turn, shoot, look at it. Once you get to that, look at it, look at the Custodian's eye, see what it's doing. You can tank another shot from the 3B. You cannot tank a shot from the Custodian's eye. So what I need to be doing is paying attention to what the Custodian's eye is doing. And I could hear the purple laser, by the way. But if it was the blue laser, I might have been in big trouble. So that was what I consider a mistake. I did not play that well. I played that as well as I could at the time. But that's not going to keep you alive. I got lucky. Alright, let's look at this. This is the best way to teach this one. Okay, you see the blue? You know when it's right here, above the stage, not coming towards the center, it's going to shoot the blue fury lasers at you. As soon as that happens, left or right. As soon as that right there gives you the indicator of what's going to come off the ground. Go towards it. I prefer the ones that aren't half. I prefer the bigger ones. They are safer. They're easier to dodge and get behind. You're going to want to slide into them, by the way. That can get hard if your sliding isn't on point. But you can aim and shoot these guys right here. You can heal right here. I don't want to take the chance at the moment. I want to actually beat this dude. My spacing sometimes is off. So I didn't shoot it, but you can try it if you want. Go for it. Now, I get past it right here. Look what happens. I get behind a pillar. Do not stay on the left sides of the pillar. Stay on the right sides of the pillar. Because if the transition occurs, you have angle on the 2 over here. And if this one's going to come around, you can use the pillar to block that one. And you can even use it to... And you can also see what the eye is doing. It's for... Yep, and look at that. We have eyes on it. We have eyes. I'm using it to block it. Worry about the Custodian's eye. Don't worry about the 3B. You can tank a shot from it. Boom. Good to go. Nothing really you can do about that. Run. Get behind a pillar. This is why I like the big pillars, because you don't have to slide. Sliding can throw off your spacing. I got kind of lucky there that a pillar did show up on that side. If you don't get lucky, I'm sorry, the game hates you. Nah, it doesn't. It's just RNG. Dump some ammo into it. We're getting pretty far. Transitions. Kill them, kill them, kill them. Dodge, strafe. Look at it, see what it's doing. Purple. Once again, where I was running towards is where it spawns. Dodge through it. Turn around. Oh, you know what? I'm getting more ammo because I'm running out of pistol ammo, and just in case the 3B show up, I need to have enough ammo to take care of them. Get behind a wall. We're good. Don't get greedy. Always make sure you have a full clip. Okay, now, you might wonder, how did I get here? Well, let's see. I ran, I saw that was raised, and I'm like, oh, that's right next to me. I'm already at safety. I should have ran here. You see how that's a big, nice, tall one, and I can run straight across? Ladies and gentlemen, you can run faster horizontally than this thing can turn and shoot at you. I panicked, I tried rolling, I overspaced it, boom, hit, boom, hit, boom, hit. Thank you, Challenger. And I died, so that was a big mistake. So next time in the future, if it's that close, don't risk it. Just run and make sure that when you slide into something, you can actually slide into it safely. I couldn't do it, so just ran straight at the second pillar. That was bigger. Here we go. I got some big old lasers. Now, check it out. This is blocking my path, but luckily enough, I can run and dodge to the other side. And we're good to go. Now, you can shoot that laser there, but I was like, you know what? I need to regroup myself. I've already died once. Shoot the lasers, burn and turn. I'm just trying to be safe. So, that was bad. How did that happen? Let's look at that. Actually, let's look at 3B. 1, 2. So, I want you to actually look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my timing. I actually stop aiming and I look. And I sprint for a microsecond to change my location. Just in case it's trying to shoot at me. Yep, so, terrible. I was doing like my little dodge in place, and it hit right on me because I think I was too close to the edge. So if I had been a little bit further away from the edge, that would have been a little bit better. I should have just stood still and see where it was going, and then kind of dodge through it. Blue lasers over the top. You're going to want to go down to the second tier. Good to go. You can die, by the way, if you get caught in the wall. And that's not good. Right there, boom, I almost died. You have to watch your spacing. Okay, so get a couple shots in. Look where you're going. Reposition. As long as you can dump a full magazine into this thing, I think you've done a great job. A full mag with free weak spot damage is great. And then, obviously, dump in as much ammo as you can into it. This thing's a bullet sponge. I have a little bit of hot shot left. It's going to help me. I was strafing there to the right. It missed. Perfect. I only have 3 shots left in that gun. I have 12 shots left in my pistol. This isn't good. I need to reload, and I need to wait for the transition, because if the 3Bs show up, I am screwed. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some ammo back. I have a mod in that gives ammo when you charge a melee attack and hit it. Look at that, I learned my lesson. I was like, I'm going to the big one. Hide behind it. Cool. Getting some more ammo back. Wait for the transition, the 3Bs. And I am missing. Look at what it is, and then shoots the Custodian's eye. So notice I didn't aim for the ball. I looked at the Custodian's eye, and I was like, what is it doing? I've missed a lot of shots. I'm falling apart. I need to regroup. Slow it down. Get my stuff back together. This right here is perfect. You have the whole stage to run to. You've burned some time. Get into one stage, and you have all the other stage to run to. Wow. A little unlucky, only 2 pillars popped up. But that's okay. At least they popped up, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Dodge, look at it. Run up to it and through it. Now, my next video, I actually have the coach gun where I do the same thing, but the blue lasers do come out at me, and that was a rough spot. So I actually had to run, hide, and then turn and shoot the ball, and I think I tanked a shot from the ball, but it didn't kill me, but the blue lasers would have killed me. Ooh, that was a little close, I should have ran to the other 2 pillars, but I didn't. And it was safe. I have a full clip. Run, strafe there, right? You saw that. There it is, right? You can see the laser coming in right there at me, and I strafe to the right, and it misses. So all you have to do is let go of the aim, and then do a micro sprint to the right, and you'll miss it. Dodge through it. We're getting plenty of ammo now. I tried beating him with the Merciless. I tried beating him with the Magnum. I tried beating him with the, whatever the shotgun is with the Challenger. I tried beating him with the Huntsman rifle. I didn't try Ford shotgun. It was basically the same thing as the other shotgun. But I also tried the coach gun and the 9mm. And I gotta say, the best weapons here are the ones that allow you to point and shoot and get big damage immediately. So like the pistol here and this engineer build is great. I love the pistol for it. The coach gun is perfect for this fight. You would think that the rifle is good for this, but it's hard to aim, drop, shoot with the rifle. There's some serious lag on it, and it was much harder than I thought it was, and I ran out of ammo super quick. The shotguns weren't bad, but you have to be up close. This pistol right here is an amazing pistol. Obviously, you can use like the Nebula. The worst gun, I'm gonna give you a chance to think about what the worst gun here was that I was like, oh, this gun has to be good in this fight. The worst gun was the Enigma. Blew my mind, because the Enigma is so good on Neyrud. I'm gonna do my little victory lap here. I could shoot it here, but I'm not going to. So, with the freaking Enigma, when the 3Bs come out, you have to be right on the Custodian, or else it won't hit. But being that close, you won't kill them all at once. It takes like 3 to 4 seconds, and they get an opportunity to shoot you. And it's impossible. So, that was great. We have another video. Let's look. This is the coach gun. Right? So, I'm just going to show a bit of it. So, I'm actually going to use a skill here on this one. I have the gunslinger skill. And I figured with the gunslinger skill that actually might allow me to obviously have more ammo, but you fight the 3Bs without having to worry about aiming, right? Because I think one of the biggest things here is like when you get nervous, your nerves kind of bad roll, by the way. So when you get nervous, you miss. Bad roll. Should roll into it. Yep. I'm already messing up. This is a test of discipline. You can also neutral dodge it, by the way. I'm gonna show you some of my funny deaths on the way. I just want to show you a few clips from this, because there are some good learning moments in here. So I have the 9mm here, 9 shots from the pistol, 2 shots from the coach gun. You have to be accurate here. You don't have a lot of ammo to play with. So if you have guns with like 8 to 12 shots in the magazine, that tends to be safer. The coach gun, just 2. The pistol, just 9. So like right here, I used the gunslinger perk, and check it out. It took out the 2 immediately. That was beautiful, left me with the 1. However, you're stuck in the gunslinger, and because you're standing still, you're much more susceptible to getting shot. So that does come with a drawback. Get it? This is why I like the coach gun. Big damage, almost 1,000 just with 1 bullet. You don't have to stand still and, you know, press the trigger button like 10 times to get a full clip out. Keep getting those shots, and even if you're missing, 180 is better than 0. So I was wondering in this one, you know, I've been playing good here for a little while. I've been playing this guy for a few hours, and I feel really good up against the fight. And I have some pillars. So my brain here is thinking, you know what? I'm going to experiment a little. I know I should never shoot the 2 on the right. It's getting a little boring. I'm going to try it on the left here. I'm getting a little bit of an ego. So I'm going to shoot the 1 on the left. Shoot that one. It worked out. But that was a pretty tough spot to be in, because it ended up getting closer to me. I had to shoot both of them, and then I had to also watch the laser. Imagine if those were the blue lasers instead of the side swiping laser. Yeah, that was not good. So I'm gonna try it again, because maybe that was a fluke, right? But I'm telling you right now, no, it's not. I've tested it. Always shoot 2 rights. Always. There's no reason to shoot the 1 on the left. If you're stuck behind a pillar and the only one you can get to is the 1 on the left, well then do that, right? Get an angle, use it to your advantage. That's okay. That honestly wasn't even a bad spot to be in. I had a gigantic wall. So I rolled into it. Not good here. I actually procced the black cat ring. So how did we get here? So what should I be doing? I should not be reloading. I should be running to the side, getting that, and then turning around and dodging through that. But no, my reloading greedy dumbass was like, you know what? And then I rolled to my 9, so I did 2 mistakes there. That was not my finest moment. That was a 0 out of 10. But you know what? If you have the black cap band, that's what it's for. It allows you to make those mistakes. Look to where the lasers are. Try to space properly. Get behind it. Try to aim a little above it. And you'll get your weak spot hits. That's 2,400 damage with 2 shots. That was big damage right there. That's once again why I like that weapon. You might wonder why didn't I use the quick draw skill? Well, that's because I want to save it for if there's a transition with the 3 Bs, which there is. Ooh, tough. Oh, I rolled to my 9. Strafe, missed. So, like, once again, tried the left, wasn't good. So just don't do it. It's not worth it. I like to experiment a lot when I'm practicing against these guys. You know, like, oh, this is the strategy that I think it is. Okay, well, what's a strategy that you don't think is good? All right, try it out and try to prove why it's bad. And sometimes you'll be surprised that you were so right. And it was a really bad strategy, and you're like, I don't even know what I was thinking trying it out. But at least you tried it, right? This right here is about a 9 out of 10. I do a great job of unloading all my ammo into it. You know, at 9.5. I don't think there's really nothing else it could have done. Now I'm saving my coach gun ammo just in case the 3 Bs pop out and I don't hit them. Perfect. And we got ammo drop. Get behind something. Get behind something. Slide into place. Look for the next transition. Boom. Run. So if you made it to this point, good job. You're halfway there. You have to get an angle on them. You have to get a view. Shoot them. Purple laser. See where it's going. Identify it. You know what? We got some red ammo up there. Got a coach gun. 9 ammo. Perfect. At least get 1 shot in there, right? Okay. Nice. Now I'm not even playing around right now. I should have taken my pistol out, but I am not. I think... I have no idea why I've decided to use the coach gun there. I guess because it's more fun. Get behind a wall. Wait for the transition. Wait for the transition. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Purple laser. Perfect. Dodge, dodge. That's what I should have done when I procced the black cat ring the first time. Yep, just get some damage in. Good deep. I'm a little bit too close. I need to roll away. Get some distance between me and the eye. I got 1 weak spot hit. That's okay. Wait for the transition. Use the skill shot. Move a little bit. Tough. Tough. See what it's doing. See what it's doing. Look at this. Look at this. See what it's doing. And I got tapped there. That was a tough spot to be in. So look how easy this happens. My quick draw doesn't kill both of them. And I'm like, oh, no big deal. I'll just shoot him with my pistol. As I'm shooting it, the walls pop up and block me. Can't see it. Turn to the right. Get the right one. Because that's what my training has said. The right one's blocked. Shoot it. Look at the Custodian's eye. Blue lasers. I'm going to get tapped by that. It's okay. I need to be looking for the stage where to run to. Get behind it, turn, and hit it. As long as I have life, I can breathe. And I can still keep shooting, right? But the blue lasers here, they kill you. So, you know what? It's much more important to stay alive. That was supposed to be a relic and not a pipe bomb. Fat fingered it. So we're living though. We're living. It's close. We are out of the woods now. But that was close. And you know what that taught me though? Was that the Custodian's eye does bleed. And I was like, wait a second. I didn't think it could bleed. So I tested the Merciless out after this. What did I do wrong? Do you know what I did wrong? Did you say it? I dodged with it, not through it. So bad, bad, bad. My first relic use. Luckily it killed the 2 on the right. We're getting good transitions. We don't like the blue eyes, but we do like them when the stage clears up for us and we have good RNG with the platforms. With regen, it's so much worse because it's sitting there regenning while you're hiding. Not a good spot to be in. The laser looks like it could be on me. I need to run and get behind that pillar. So good RNG here. Too low. I missed out on 1,200 damage. Alright, aim a little higher. Wait for the transition. I swapped out weapons so I wasn't stuck in reload, by the way. Oh, almost got me. Dodge through it at an angle. run around. You can turn and shoot it if you want. But if the 3Bs show up, I want to make sure I have a full clip because I don't have my skill shot here. This is good. This is good. We like this one. Why do we like it? Well, we get full access to it. So right here actually is where I would use an ammo box if I was in hardcore mode. I'm not, you know, this is just practice, but if I was like, I have to make it through this, I would be using an ammo box right now and filling up my coach gun because that's what does most of the damage for you. But once again, I'm doing this for fun, just to see if it works out, and it is working out. I get a little stuck there. I spend a little extra time running away from the lasers. That's okay. I'm trying to ensure my survival. That's fine. Okay, that's about a 9 out of 10. Got to transition, wait for the 3Bs to show up, which they possibly will. Arms pull in, 3Bs. Pop it, see if they've all been shot. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. 2 for the 2 for good measure. Stay alive. Get behind a wall. Stay alive. Ah! Alright, transition. I'm too close. I need to get away because if the 3Bs show up, I'm screwed. Luckily enough, it was a purple transition, and now I actually ran far enough away that I was able to get some shots in off of it. I'm getting some ammo back. What did I do wrong? Once again, dodge into it. Into it. Strafe right a little bit. Shoot that. Get rid of it. What's going to happen? Blue eyes. There's one right next to me. Nice. Good time to reload. Don't panic. Just look. This way you can get some good deeps in. I wonder if I could try a melee only throw. Scroll axe only on the Custodian eye. Apocalypse. I probably could. And this fight is over at this point. Just stay alive. Make sure that you don't, you know, make a mistake here. Just, it's low health, and all you gotta do is, you're gonna get your shots in. Just make sure nothing kills you, right? Just keep the same process going. And if it's purple, we like that. I could have shot it and killed it, but you know what? Stay alive, baby. We good. Alright, that's fun. Now, what happens if we drop down? So check this out. So right here, we get to a transition. Did I already get past it? Maybe I've already went past it. Nope, here we go. It's here. It's here. Okay, cool. So I should have just waited another 10 seconds, right? So I'm burning and turning. I'm practicing this, right? So right here, it's coming over. At this point, I'm like, you know what? I've done this enough. What happens if I fall down? Right? Or let's say I get trapped. Boom. Fall down. Okay. Doesn't look bad. Looks like the ground lights up and it's like the Venom fight. I get hit by something. What? Oh my goodness. And that's where I see the ball. And I'm like, wait a second. They're down here. And now they're shooting me. So that's a pretty bad spot. So if you have to fall down, go for it. Look at the ground, wait for the light to show up, and then when it shows up, make sure you're not standing in it. Look around, look for the 3Bs, try to shoot one, try to dodge and dodge and swerve, dodge and swerve. Other than that, that's how you beat the Custodians' eye, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video. We're gonna spend a few minutes looking at some of the ways I died at the. And there's no better way to do that than to go back. So all this is extra at this point. Let's look at some of my deaths here. I got pretty far in this one, didn't I? Nice. Oh, that's it. Okay, how did I die here? Alright, let's analyze the deaths. Let's analyze the mistakes. Am I going to die to a transition? I get behind a wall. I shoot the one on the left. Oh my goodness, look at that. This is another reason why you go for the 2 on the right. It blocks it, and now I'm stuck. They're all around me. I'm screwed. Definitely bad. That's why you don't go to the ones on the left. Oh, check this out. This is the funny death I was telling you about. This is dumbass moment number 24. It goes past this. So the transition occurs. I'm like, cool. This is easy. And there's a pillar. Sick. Cool. Oh, I can't go to the right. So I'll just wait for it to go past me. Nope. Oh, it's stupid. I'm glad I got that recorded. That was funny. Alright guys, that's enough for today. It's a 35-minute video. Everybody take care. I hope this video helped you out. Hope it's better than the last one. And yeah, good luck against the eye.